What's going on YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and I wanted to update all of you on some changes coming to this channel. So in the next few days, you're going to see this channel transition into the SG1 Sports Georgia channel. So due to some restructuring of channels with SG1 Sports and the Voice of College Football, you're going to see some changes taking place. SG1 Sports will now have all of the SEC team channels, including Georgia. You will still find some clips here from the Voice of College Football, but for more from them, check out their channels. And so what are you going to get here from this channel? Well, you've seen the simulations here on this channel. I've been doing those since really, I guess, the beginning of this channel. I've had some other videos here on the channel, but I wanted to kind of go through and let you know what you can expect and really what you can expect here during the college football season. So we're going to have post-game reaction videos, some from me, some from others. If you've seen Tyler here on the channel, he will still be here on the channel, and he'll be doing a lot of these post-game reactions immediately following each game. So that's one thing you're going to get. And then usually on Mondays, you're going to get my 5 takeaways from each game of the season. So this is going to be, you know, after some time has passed, I'll watch the full games, kind of take some notes, and really give you my takeaways, what I noticed from Georgia in these in each game. So you're going to get that from me. Also, you will get updated bowl projections each week and just an outlook for the rest of the season. So I will kind of go through and predict what I think is going to happen the rest of the season. Obviously, with Georgia, this is going to be a series that's, I guess, a little bit boring, because if you follow me, you know I did pick this team to go undefeated this season, and I don't really see that. I don't really see my opinion changing. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with 12-0, but maybe beyond that, looking at the SEC championship and potentially the college football playoff, I'll just kind of give my outlook for the Bulldogs the rest of the season. And no, I am not a Georgia fan. If you're wondering, no, I'm not a Georgia fan. But I've been doing this since 2016, and I believe if you follow me, follow my channels, most people, 95% of people would say that I do a very good job of being unbiased. I've had a lot of people actually comment and say that's why they follow me, follow my channels, is because I've been able to stay unbiased. Of course, there are some that would disagree, especially it seems like some Ohio State fans that think I have something against them, but I don't. But yeah. Not a Georgia fan, but we're still going to cover the Bulldogs and maybe get some other people in here that are Georgia fans. So we'll talk about that in just a second. We go to game previews. So each week we will preview the upcoming game. We'll look at the stats. We'll look at the point spread and just different things as we kind of preview these games. And not only will you get, kind of going back to the bowl projections, you'll get my projections, but I'll also go through other projections. So we'll go through, you know, ESPN and some of the other places and look at what they're projecting. We'll compare the projections each week, and kind of the same thing with predictions. So I'm going to do my game predictions. I'll give you a score prediction for each game. We'll also look at other predictions and see what other people are saying about the games, because this is not just going to be everything coming from me. I like to kind of look at what other people are saying and break all that down, and that's a big thing that I like to do. So we'll do game previews, also game predictions. You'll also see the simulations, so if you've been watching those, if you enjoy those, you will still see those pretty much every week. We will simulate the game coming up, and possibly another gaming type series. I don't know if this is something that I'll do during the season, but I would really like to get into NCAA football and play like a Georgia dynasty, and maybe even go back in time and play one of the older games, or something like that. That's something that will come maybe later, because if you're wondering, SG1 is Sports Gaming 1, and it's kind of like sports and gaming in one. We do gaming stuff, we do sports videos, and so you might see that as well. That is not going to be the main thing on this channel, so if that does not interest you, don't worry. You're not going to see a ton of that. And then also, you'll see team and recruiting news and updates as we go through the season, especially in the off season. We're going to go very in depth in the off season, taking a look at breaking things down with a team and looking at any player news, players entering the transfer portal, rumors out there for recruiting, or maybe transfers coming in, all that type of stuff, all kinds of news for Georgia coming up, again, especially during the off season. Don't really get into this a ton during the season. We'll have injury news and things like that, but really in the off season, that's where you're going to see a lot of this type of content. And I do it all year round, 365 all year round. We're talking college football on my main college football channel, and we'll be doing it here on these SEC channels as well. And not just football. So that's going to be a big change here. I'm trying to branch out a little bit and hopefully start to cover for sure college basketball. So I'm actually a huge basketball fan. It's my favorite sport. And so we're going to try to get into some SEC basketball. I'm not going to try to cover the entire country, but really getting into these SEC teams. And so, of course, we'll be talking about Georgia basketball. I personally probably won't do anything with other sports, but if anyone wants to step in here and help out and talk about Georgia baseball or whatever the case may be, we're going to have an opportunity for that as well. But yes, you're going to see some basketball talk here on this channel, not just football. And if you're interested in helping with the channel, you can email me at sg1@sg1sports.com. Send me an email. Let me know what you'd like to do. Do you want to help out maybe making some videos or getting me information or whatever you want to do? No, I'm not looking to hire anyone, but if you just want to help out with the channel, if you're a Georgia fan and you're passionate about Georgia sports, you can do that. I'm definitely looking for some help here on all of these team channels. And again, we're going to have 10 team channels. Not just well, they're all in the SEC, or they will be in 2024. Texas and Oklahoma are 2 of those channels, but then we'll also have Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina. We'll also have Alabama, LSU, Texas A&M, and Auburn. And I think I may have missed one there, but it should be 10 total. And so we're going to be covering college football, like I said, and also college basketball as well. Maybe more than that if we get some help here on the channels. We'll see. But just wanted to update all of you on what is going to be happening here on this channel. Again, this will soon be the SG1 Sports Georgia channel, so make sure you subscribe and stay right here for tons of Georgia content. You're going to get actually a lot more content than you've been getting in the past here on this channel. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.